Hey friends, welcome back to Millennial Realtor Monday. Yay! So today we are talking about credit report. What does a lender look for when they pull your credit, okay? So by the end of the video, you'll know just that. But before we get into that, I am Keyra Ford. My channel talks about real estate tips and tricks, dance, fitness, go-tos, and much, much more. Woo, woo. All right, so Kelsey, tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll jump into it.
Yes, of course. So my name is Kelsey Acosta. I am a residential mortgage loan officer over here at Willow Bend Mortgage.
Yay.
Yes. So my goal is to make sure that you are pre-approved and ready to go for your home loan. I service all of Texas. So
Yes.
if you're in Austin, Houston, Dallas, wherever it is, we can help you.
She can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when she helps you, then I can help
Yes,
you,
she
of
can.
course. Okay, so when it comes to the credit report, this is like in the beginning stages of getting pre-approved. So let's just say, what is the credit score that you base your approval off of?
Right. So when we check your credit, we are going to see 3 different scores: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So within those 3 scores, there's a middle score in there.
Yes.
And we take that middle score for qualifying purposes.
And when she says middle score, she's not saying like whichever one falls in the middle. It's like out of the 3. So like if you had a 610, 620, and then like a 607, whatever's in the middle of that, which is the 610, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm like, what did I say? Which is the 610. So whichever score actually falls in the middle of the 3. Because so many people think like when you say middle, they'll pull their credit and they'll say, oh, Equifax was in the middle and that was the highest one. So
Right. It's not really where it lands like on the report as far as like visually. We really want to see like if you're 610, 620, 630, we go with the 620
in the middle. Yes, love it. And of course, when it comes to, let's just say it's a couple and they want to get pre-approved together,
Right.
how does that go about? Because a lot of people think, oh, well, you know, I have like a 780 and then my boyfriend has like, he has a 520. Like, can he like, can we just go off of mine? I'm just so good. Like,
gosh, I wish that was the case. So when people apply together, usually the goal is that they want to apply all of their income between the 2 to qualify for more house. In order for us to do that, we have to take into account both people's credit scores. So whether you're married or maybe you're getting a co-signer or you have a co-borrower of some sort, we do need to make sure that we take the lowest of the 2 credit scores, okay? Lowest of the 2 middle credit scores. So, and really we want to make sure that that's doable. So if we do need to look into credit repair or ways to boost up a credit score, we can do that as well.
And that was my third question, which was like, okay, let's just say I don't feel like I'm credit ready. So like, how do you tell the clients that you have, okay, your credit doesn't look good as of right now, but these are the things you can do. Like what typically goes into that? Or what are the things that you usually say?
Yeah, so I usually say there's some room for improvement, right? So
the best way to say it.
Well, yes, because I mean, and credit is kind of a finicky thing, right?
It's sensitive.
So it is, and we want to make sure that you're in a good spot. So really, we want to see that you're above 620.
Yeah.
If you are below that and there is room for improvement, your credit report will actually tell us that. We have what's called a what if simulator, and it will tell us, hey, if we pay down these certain credit lines, or if we add a new fresh credit line to outweigh some of the derogatory accounts, this is how it's going to help you. And there's an 85 to 95% likelihood that the simulator is going to help us boost the score that you want. Now, if we see that the what if simulator isn't going to be enough and maybe there isn't too much room for improvement within the credit report, we can go ahead and talk to a credit repair specialist, okay?
And it's very important to get a credit repair specialist because when you go to court, you don't try to represent yourself, you get an attorney. So the same thing with credit. You don't know what you're doing when you're trying to do your credit. So it makes me laugh when people are like, oh, I'm going to just try to do it myself. And I'm like,
well, and the credit agencies can be a little bit
weird.
tough.
Some of them can be.
So if you have a credit specialist involved, and I'm going to just put a little disclaimer here, I'm not a credit specialist.
She only advises you to go and seek one.
So what I really want to make sure is that you're in good hands. And so the credit repair specialists that we work with, we have experienced really good service with them.
For sure.
Just know if we do end up giving you their contact information, it's in good faith.
Yes, and I also have a video that talks about how to get perfect credit with Maria Smith. Definitely check her out. And I also have other vendors who do credit repair as well. So don't be discouraged if you come to Kelsey and she says, hey, you're not ready just yet. Keyword is yet, but you will be one day. Just know that there's always room for improvement. So let's do a quick read.
Well, and sorry,
go ahead.
one last thing. So I did want to say that credit score is really important for your loan for two reasons. So it's going to tell us which program we're going to put you in.
Yes.
And then the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate is going to be.
Hello, say that again.
Yeah, exactly. So higher credit score, lower interest rate.
Yes.
And so if there's even a way for us to build, so not even just to qualify for a mortgage, but in order to qualify for a lower interest rate, we'll send you those rooms for improvement as well too.
I love it. So once again, when it comes to the credit score that she looks at, or most lenders look at, is that middle score, the middle score between the lowest and highest, whichever one falls in the middle. Also, when it comes to your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, it's also the middle score of the lowest one. So just know that. And then, of course, if you're not ready just yet, just know that we will send you vendors that will help you do that. Get ready, okay? So hope this has brought you value. Thank you again, Kelsey, for always bringing value.
And thanks for having me.
Of course. And my mission is to help millennials and first-time home buyers create that generational wealth by buying homes or selling one and getting into something even better. All right, guys, I love you. Make sure you comment, share, and like, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Oh my gosh, there she is. It's Keyra Ford. Keyra Ford. You don't know what? Never heard? Oh my gosh, she's slayed every